Well, it's still absolutely freezing outside and the lakes are still frozen solid, so instead of a crash course this month, we've come to the Korda trade show to have a look at a new and special item.
Hello, Joe.
All right, Damo?
Yeah, good.
Good to see you.
And you, mate?
So, the new Stow indicators, been working on these a while, haven't you?
Yeah, over a year, probably 18 months. It was an original idea from Carl Pashley. He developed the original Stow indicator when he was fishing the lake. I've had a set for probably 6 or 7 years, and we felt that it'd be a good addition to our range. So we spoke to Carl, got his permission, paid him a little royalty, and here we are. So what makes this different is the fact that the line is actually gripped by the clip. So whenever there's any movement, the actual indicator moves rather than the line moving through the indicator.
Gotcha.
When you're fishing with slack lines, you can have them quite low because they pivot on this axis here, and so you get all the movement with line bites. And using stuff like fluorocarbon, the indication is incredible. But I mean, it's not a new idea. I mean, Carl made these indicators 15, 20 years ago. And the original ones were made from syringes with carbon clips whipped on the side. And they actually, I've tried to keep the look of them, the same, but just using plastic mouldings and, the little stainless bits that are on there. So,
giving them the Korda touch.
The Korda touch,
meticulous touch.
Very meticulous, yeah. They're quite neat. When you get the pack, you get the little short extension there. That's for the larger indicators like Delkims and the large Fox indicators. And then on the back, you get like a longer version, which is for these shorter, smaller indicators. Because what happens is when you get the bite, you want the line to actually pull out of the clip and it drop away.
Right.
Okay. So this longer stainless part actually stops the line clip from going too high and the line just running through it. So every time you get a bite or you get a take, it'll always drop off the line. Carl's original indicators looked more like this one, where you've got the little stainless weight on there and they were just glued into the tube. This one's obviously got an isotope in it. But for today, people want to have heavier weights on the line and that sort of thing. So what we've done is we've developed a little weight called an overweight. So it actually goes over the top of the weight that's on the indicator, and there's a little shoulder inside, tiny little shoulder, so this screws inside that, and the actual length of the indicator doesn't increase, so the line, it will still pull off the line, nice and easy. So we did 2 sizes of those. There's one there which is 8 grams, and there's a little 6 gram one there, covers all the sizes. And if you want to go really light, what you can do, unscrew it, whip the little 4 gram weight off, and just attach it like that, and it's super light. This part's aluminium,
right.
So it's as light as it can be.
So it really is an indicator you can use in any situation.
Pretty much, yeah.
Slack lines, tight lines, range, short range.
You name it, you can use it. Quite a neat little fit on here. Got little magnets in there, so they all fit in there like
Definitely, that. Yeah, a little cord bit there.
Little cord bit on there, it's all corded up.
Nice little touch.
And we do this little case which you can store them in. They've got a magnet on the bottom. That fits in there.
You guys think of everything.
Clips on there, and then it just snaps in there.
So available in a range of colours?
Yeah, mate. They're available in 6 colours, just to match all the the bite lines that are available. We've got matching isotopes. Really easy to see them. So we've got these little cases they fit in. So they've got the matching colour of the head for the isotope. Really simple to see and use. The only other thing we've got is we do a little adapter, one of these little magnetic adapters. So if you've got an existing indicator you want to use, you can just buy a set of those. Whip your Stow out and just whip that back in, and then you're ready to go.
Simplicity.
And we also do some black chains, so if you want to customise them yourself, you can do that.
They do look pretty cool, don't they?
Yeah.
I bet you're a black chain man, aren't you?
Yeah, I am,
yeah. Well, mate, got to say, well impressed with them. Another little thing I've noticed here, is this a Korda item?
It is, yeah. It's our Stow bar to go with a range of Stow indicators. I was using some snag bars which are basically fixed in place, and when you had them on your buzzer bars, they were really difficult to move from left to right depending on what side you wanted to have it. So I made some up which were, well, basically the idea is that you can move the single part from one side to the other.
Because really, I suppose, generally only need one.
You only need one. It's only the tackle tarts who want 2. Clive Gibbons who wants symmetry on his setup. So that was the original idea, but we've ended up with 2, and you can either fish them 1, 2, or take them off. So you don't have to even have them on there when you're packing your gear away. You pack away nice and neatly. Or if you're not snag fishing, you might not want them on there, so you can just take them off.
I think these days it's sort of almost become fashionable, isn't it?
Yeah,
just to have them on there.
Standard issue equipment now, isn't it?
Looks smart, so why not?
Yeah, they're made out of aluminium, so they're very light, and they do the job admirably.
Even a nice stealthy black look, or they?
Yeah. Well, apparently that's the northern look, and this is the southern look.
Oh right. Well, obviously we're mainly here to look at the indicators, mate, but it'd be rude not to take a look at a couple of
Yeah, we've got a couple of other things that are going to be available in the spring. We've got a thing called dark matter, which is a tungsten product, or a couple of tungsten products. This is tubing, and we think this is probably the heaviest, softest rig tubing available. I mean, it's incredibly heavy.
It really is, isn't it? It's become really popular, isn't it? I mean, I don't use tubing much, but obviously there's some waters that dictate you have to
Exactly,
use it.
yeah. Some of the lakeside fish, you're not allowed to use leaders. So we've been using this. It's fantastic, really good. To go along with that, we've got a new putty that we've been working on for probably 2 years. You know, we've had loads of different samples, and this, without doubt, is the heaviest, most user-friendly putty that we've come up with.
Yeah.
You know, really soft. In really cold temperatures, you know, like some putties go really hard. You have to put them on your stove or melt them with a lighter. Just impossible to use sometimes. This stuff's awesome.
Looks really sticky as well.
Really sticky. It does harden off when it goes in the water, but not to the point where it's unmouldable, you know. So that'll be again available in the spring.
Cool little tin too.
Yeah, dark matter, green and brown. And we've also got a new hook link, which is available now.
I know this one's been long awaited.
Oh mate, we've been working on this for years. This is a Dyneema-based product to replace hybrid soft. Finer, stronger, much more matte in colour. You know, it's a beautiful hook link.
It's got a really nice feel to it, hasn't it?
Available in 3
Nice
breaking
one, you
strains,
know.
15, 20 and 30.
Top stuff. We're looking forward to getting a few of them in my box, mate. Some scales as well.
Well, we started doing scales last year. We did a little limited edition run of scales. They've got a nice green case, changed the fronts, just updated them really. So, you know, we've been doing those with Ruben Heaton for a while.
For all Korda enthusiasts.
Exactly, yeah. Very popular actually, mate.
Spot on. Okay, mate, well, I know you've got a busy day ahead of you, so thanks for the insight into the new product. And
Cheers, Joe.
catch up with you soon.
See you soon, mate.
Awesome, mate.